Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Again, First Lieutenant today. We're going to be going over introductions to customs and courtesies, Civil Air Patrol, and what that looks like to us as a unit. So bear with me here, and we'll be able to kind of go through this again. Disclaimer though, this will not count as your training with your squadron, nor your services training. So make sure you're actually going through and doing that stuff. So that way you're not actually having to repeat everything twice. This is just a supplementary just to get you through. So let's start. All right, the delos. Member will be able to demonstrate the proper saluting technique and explain when a salute is appropriate. Stuff. Member will understand customs and courtesies necessary to participate in the squadron meeting. The member will demonstrate basic drill movements, attention, parade rest, present arms, and report. Define customs and courtesies and explain why we have them. The member will be introduced to grade and demonstrate appropriate forms of address. The member will know where to find more about customs and courtesies. All right. So, discussion. Customs and courtesies are time-honored traditions of military service of all countries. They show honor and respect in a distinctive way. You read about customs and courtesies. Now let's practice. I'm pretty sure you didn't read before watching this video, but if you did, cool. All right, we're going to talk about saluting now. So, as you can tell, it starts from the position of attention, and then you bring your hand up into kind of a knife hand with the elbow parallel with the ground, perpendicular with you, and at a 45-degree angle bent, your hand to your elbow will come to your eyebrow, or the bill of the hat, or the bill of whatever, the brim of your glasses if you're not covered. Yes. So this is fun, interesting items. You're going to salute higher ranking officers. So if you're NCO, you need to salute officers. If you're a lieutenant, you need to salute a first lieutenant. First lieutenants salute uh, captains, captains salute majors, and you salute all the higher ranking officers. Now, the return of a salute is also just as important, and that will be executed by all officers as well, and anyone being saluted. Positions of attention and parade rests. All right. So the first gentleman on your left here, he is standing at the position of attention, and that's going to be very important. Notice the feet are at 45-degree angles, heels are touching, thumb is aligned with the seam of the pants, and hands are straight down along the side. He's staring forward, not looking around, not doing that. He's at the position of attention. Next, we have parade rest. Kind of like attention, but hands are behind back. Feet are about 12 inches apart. We say shoulder width apart. It's a lot better. And his head will pivot and move as the speaker is walking around and talking. All right, exercise. Go ahead and practice your position of attention, your parade rest, saluting, and reporting. So reporting, we didn't really go over reporting, but essentially what you'll see for reporting is you salute a senior officer and you report who all's there. So if it's just supposed to be you, you say reporting for duty after you report your name. If you're in formation and you're reporting attention, you salute the second element, all present and accounted for, sir or ma'am. And then a return salute will signify that you take your salute down. How would you render honor to the flag in the following situations? You are in a corporate uniform indoors. You are in a U.S. Air Force style uniform indoors. You are in civilian attire at a air show. Okay. Important part is if you're uncovered and you're in the corporate uniform, you may do a salute with the hand over your heart. And if you're indoors in the U.S. Air Force style uniform, you will maintain a position of attention facing the flag. If you're outdoors and covered, you will be presenting a salute in those items. But if you are in civilian attire at an air show, you will pretty much come to an attention towards the music or the flag and hand over heart and show respect. Okay, senior grades and insignias. So here we have the insignias on the top row and the titles of those insignias with their abbreviations. So first one is the gold bar for second lieutenant, abbreviated as 2DLT. Second one is going to be silver bar, first lieutenant, abbreviated as such. Then you have the railroad tracks, as they like to call, or the 2 bars known as captain. Gold oak leaf, which is major. Silver oak leaf, lieutenant colonel. Silver eagle, colonel. Brigadier general, which is 1 star. Major general, which is 2 stars. And then lieutenant general would be 3 stars, but CAP does not have that. Next, you have your NCO ranks for senior members. Staff sergeant is the first one. You'll see that it has 4 chevrons, or 4 rockers, as it's put. Yep. Then technical sergeant, which has the 5 rockers. And then master sergeant gets your first chevron. So you get 5 rockers and a chevron. Senior master sergeant will have the 2 chevrons. And chief master sergeant will have the 3 chevrons. Here's some cadet grades and insignias. We'll start off with the second lieutenant, which is just 1 pip. Cadet first lieutenant will be 2 pips. Cadet captain, 3 pips. Cadet major, 1 diamond. Cadet lieutenant colonel, 2 diamonds. And cadet colonel will be 3 diamonds. Now our junior enlisted ranks will be cadet airman first class, and cadet senior airman. Those are going to have the Air Force style ranks with the Civil Air Patrol shield, flag shield, and propeller. Now the NCO and senior NCO ranks. We're going to go into staff sergeant. Looks just like a staff sergeant for the NCO rank in senior members. Cadet technical sergeant, which is just like the senior member rank. Cadet master sergeant. Cadet senior master sergeant. And cadet chief master sergeant. What are the proper forms of address for lieutenant colonel? You can call him colonel, you can call him lieutenant colonel, or you can call him sir or ma'am. First lieutenant, you can call him first lieutenant, lieutenant, LT, sir, or ma'am. Cadet senior airman, well, you could call him cadet senior airman, or airman, or cadet. Cadet staff sergeant, Cadet Staff Sergeant, Staff Sergeant, Sergeant, or Cadet Sergeant, cadets in general. Cadet Second Lieutenant. We would say Cadet Second Lieutenant, Cadet LT, Cadet Lieutenant, LT, Lieutenant, Second Lieutenant. Or Cadet Colonel. Cadet Colonel, Cadet Colonel, Colonel, Sir, Am. All right. That wraps up our 11-minute training here, and hope that you take something away from this. Just remember, this does not count towards your credits. Thank you, and hope